Did the old prophets actually meet angels on top of mountains? Or were they highly intelligent beings from a galaxy far, far away? Today, we're taking a look at 3 well-known sightings of UFOs. Because let's face it, we're not alone, and the evidence is everywhere.
In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 major UFO hotspots worldwide. While a large number of sightings are reported in America, other countries have their fair share of strange encounters too, from Japan to South America to Australia. Aliens are a global phenomenon after all. If you're curious to know more, let's dive in. First, we have the San Clemente UFO Trail. San Clemente is a small town in the Andes in Chile. Since 1995, the town has been a hub of UFO sightings. Over the years, numerous reports have emerged. These usually involve mysterious shining spheres disappearing into the water or woods. According to Rodrigo Fuenzalida, president of a UFO research group, between 1995 to 1996, there was a sighting each week. Most recently, an orange object was spotted in the sky. It floated with oscillating movements before disappearing. San Clemente has established itself as Chile's UFO capital. Some people even consider it the unofficial UFO capital of the world. In 2008, the Chilean Tourism Board decided to cash in on this reputation. They established an official UFO trail. The 19-mile trail runs through the Andes Mountains. It covers areas where close encounters have been reported. This includes Colbún Lake, which has a high mineral content. Many of those sightings were reported nearby. UFO believers speculate that this concentration of minerals draws the UFOs in. Perhaps it affects their magnetic fields. The highlight of the trail is El Enladrilado. This is a huge, flat area formed by 200 perfectly cut volcanic blocks. These were supposedly laid by ancient civilizations. From the start of the trail, it takes 4 hours to reach this site on horseback. The strange design of the volcanic blocks is believed to be a landing pad for extraterrestrials. Along the trail, there are numerous restaurants, camping sites, hostels, and cabins. All the better for tourists to visit and check out the sites. Having said that, Chile's tourism service includes the following disclaimer in its trail brochure. In no way can we guarantee that a tourist coming to San Clemente will see a UFO. The second hotspot on this list is Wycliffe Well in Australia. It's located on a rather remote stretch of road down the highway to Alice Springs. There are barely any other rest stops. The signboard at the entrance reads, "Welcome to Wycliffe Well, UFO Center of Australia." The first impression people get when stopping at Wycliffe Well is that it's an abandoned theme park. There is a roadhouse painted with faded murals of stars and galaxies. There is a lake. Dozens of alien mannequins dot the landscape. Wycliffe Well even has a rundown restaurant. Inside, hundreds of UFO-related newspaper clippings are plastered on the walls. All these attractions are still open, in a limited capacity. This place was once a thriving park, built by Lou Farkas in 1985 to capitalize on nearby UFO sightings. UFO sightings were reported there decades before the park was built. During World War II, many troops were stationed in the area. They often reported seeing strange lights at night. Like San Clemente, theorists believe that the landscape has some unique property that attracts UFOs. It could be a perfect alignment of landforms, tectonic plates, and man-made structures. There is also the Pine Gap military base nearby, which might be a source of alien experimentation. According to Lou Farkas, the park was only supposed to be a 5-year experiment, but 5 years turned into 25. The more he invested, the more stuck he became. While Farkas is no longer in charge of Wycliffe Well, he still expresses fondness for the park. Till today, many people go to visit, hoping to catch sight of elusive UFOs. Lastly, we have the Sengen-Mori Mountain in Kyushu, Japan. This mountain is a holy site in Shintoism. Adherents claim the gods once descended upon Sengen-Mori to visit humanity. Sengen-Mori is pyramid-shaped and has many strange rocks. Some of the rocks resemble things like whales and Easter Island moai. It also has a strong magnetic field. Because of these oddities, UFO believers view it as a power spot. There have been many witness reports of UFOs within a radius of 30 to 40 kilometers around Sengen-Mori, as well as the nearby city of Fukushima. One witness says he first encountered a UFO in the summer of 1972. He was climbing Minowayama to the west of Sengen-Mori with 3 friends. They were 10 or 15 minutes from the summit. As he took a step forward, he looked up at the skies and saw a helmet-shaped object floating above. It looked as if it had been stuck there. It was the oxidized silver color of a 1 yen coin and looked around 30 centimeters long. The four friends were dumbfounded. They hurriedly climbed to the summit to get a better view, but when they looked up again, the object had vanished. A UFO observation and research site was opened there in 1992. 100 million yen was allocated to it and other sites. This was part of a government bid to revitalize the regions. Despite criticism from skeptics, local UFO researcher Kinoshita believes it is important to recognize UFOs as potential gateways to advancement. We don't know if people really saw UFOs or not, but simply deciding that they must have been mistaken doesn't allow them to broaden their interest. If they say they've witnessed a UFO, we have to listen carefully. A sighting might inspire someone's future research in astronomy or energy systems. In 2021, the nearby Rinomachi district went a step further. They opened an international UFO lab. Its goals are to collect, analyze, and disclose information on sightings of unidentified flying objects around the world. The opening date was chosen for its auspicious nature. It commemorates World UFO Day, which celebrates the first reported UFO sighting by a U.S. businessman in 1947. Around the world, there have been numerous UFO encounters. It's safe to say that aliens can be encountered anywhere and everywhere. But were these genuine encounters or tricks of the mind? What do aliens really want with us? The answers are still out there. Make sure to comment below on what your thoughts are.
Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next week.